Sweet. Should be up now. Welcome to the live stream. Of course, Game 2 of the NBA Finals versus the Pacers and Thunder. Just quick prediction for anyone in here. I do have the Thunder winning today. Sorry if you hear dogs barking. That would be my dogs. But I do have the Thunder winning tonight. I am rooting for the Pacers. You know, I have a Halliburton t-shirt on right now. But I think it'll be a fun game. And hopefully, the Pacers can pull it out. Because I want to see them win this series. But Thunder are a very hard team. So we'll see. We'll see how they do. But the game should start in about 8 minutes. Maybe a little longer than that. And we can talk for a bit, have some fun. So, yeah, I think the Thunder, they're going to realize what happened last game. They're going to hopefully, well, not hopefully, but they're probably going to realize what went wrong last game. You know, they're going to focus on continuing to play throughout the game, maybe like in the second half, they're not going to let the Pacers go on another run, because I think, of course, you know, last game, if you watched, the Thunder were leading basically the entire game. They were leading or tied for like over, I think, 46 minutes, somewhere around that, and the Pacers won and led for 0.3 seconds. So if you're the Thunder, you want to get that lead again and be able to hold it this game, because last what happened, Tyrese and the Pacers came back, you know, some clutch threes from Nemhard, some clutch threes from Toppin. Miles Turner had that side step off the glass, I think, if I remember correctly. So Thunder just need to hold a lead. That's what they need to do, because last game they just let it slip away and they just couldn't hold a lead. If you're the Pacers, the turnovers need to be cut in half. That was one big thing that killed them last game. Of course, they were to win, but it was, I think, 19 turnovers in the first half, something like that, which you saw in the second half of the game. It ended up being only, I think, 6 or 5 turnovers in the second half. So once they cut it down, you saw them be able to keep the lead steady and then eventually come back. So for the Pacers, it's really about being secure with the ball, being confident. Don't just throw the ball away, throw it into defenders' hands, because the Thunder defense is very good. So, like, I thought there was going to be more turnovers than normal because of the defense of the Thunder, but for the Pacers to have 19 in the first half, that is so uncharacteristic of them. And Tyrese had, I think, 3 turnovers, which, again, I know, like, 3 sometimes, it isn't that crazy for a person, but Tyrese has been having games this whole playoffs where, like, he's got 0. So that's uncharacteristic. So hopefully Tyrese can kind of be safe with it. Really everyone, especially, you know, you got guys like Obi Toppin, who had 3 turnovers quick in the game. Then he turned it around and only had... No, he didn't have another one after that. And then, of course, he hit some clutch threes. So Pacers, mostly it's try to work on getting rebounds and try to limit the turnovers, and I think that's the way they can win the game, because that's really the only thing that killed them. Once they stopped turning the ball over and they kind of found a comfortable pace for them, they were able to take the game away and, of course, win it with another Tyrese Halliburton game winner. So that's what I think each team has to do. Thunder, really what they did in the first half, just do that the whole game and don't let up in the second half. That's really their problem. And then the Pacers, limit the turnovers and try to get rebounds, because that's what's been plaguing the Pacers this whole... I mean, that's what the whole playoffs, it's been the turnovers for the whole time. So let's see. everyone's getting ready for it, so it should be good. I'm hoping it's just another fun game. I mean, the Pacers have been pretty fun so far, and the Thunder, they've been fun regardless. If you want to say if Shea's a foul baiter, which I've kind of talked about, and I said I can't really say he is, just because, I mean, I'm a James Harden fan and I'm a Rockets fan, so I was in the prime James Harden foul baiting, the hooks and everything. So I try not to input myself too much. At some points, I may say it might get a little out of control, but I mean, I try not to talk too much, because it'd be a little bit of hypocritical of me, especially when I was younger, because I defended James Harden to the moon and back. I would not say anything bad about that man unless he had those games where he'd be like 0 for 10 from the 3-point line. But again, the Rockets, they were like that in the Harden era. They were very hot and cold. But we'll see. I mean, Shea, I feel like he hasn't gotten as many calls recently. I think in the finals, it's probably going to be more even, just because, I mean, it's the biggest stage of basketball, really, world champs, whatever you want to call them. I know a certain track star, Noah Lyles, doesn't like to be calling it world champs, but NBA, you know what I mean. It is what it is. But okay, so we got one person voting for the Pacers. All right, got a Pacers fan in here, or someone that just likes the Pacers a little more than the Thunder, because I know a lot of friends I've talked to recently about the series. They think the Thunder are a very unlikable team. Sometimes I kind of get it, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the claim, but I understand both arguments. So, but it seems like it's a pretty full crowd again. I mean, for the Thunder it is, because the Thunder Arena is always packed out. They have a very good crowd presence, in my opinion. One of the better in the NBA. I mean, Madison Square Garden, I think, is a little harder to get, hard to pass that, but it's really like MSG and then Thunder's Arena. I don't remember the arena name. I don't know why I don't remember it, but whatever. Who's on call today? Richard Jefferson, Doris Burke. Okay. What do you guys think about Doris Burke these playoffs? Because I know a lot of people haven't liked her so much. Some people have. I mean, I think that one call she had with Rudy Gobert and Isaiah Hartenstein, that was a little crazy, but I don't think it was. I don't think she's been too bad. But yeah, it should be a good game. I think a lot of people underestimate how good this series will be. I know a lot of people said this was the worst series. I thought personally the worst series would be the Thunder and the Knicks, but that's just me. I just think the mix between Brunson and Shea would be a little too unwatchable for me. But I thought the best series would be the Timberwolves and Pacers. I really want to see that series, because I like Tyrese, but Tyrese is my favorite player outside of the Rockets. So if he was in it, I'd be pretty fine watching, no matter what other team went against them. Who do you guys think will have the most points today, and what do you think the score will end up being? I'm interested to see what you guys might think. I think it's going to be maybe in the hundreds again, but just because both teams can score a lot, I think it's weird. I think that the Pacers might be a better scoring team overall, just because I think they're better from three, as you've seen for the whole playoffs. And I think last game, only one Pacers player that went in didn't have a 3-point. So, and of course, the Thunder have one of the best defenses, as you saw from last game, with the 20-plus turnovers by the end of the game. Of course, 19 in the first half, but we'll see. Because you always got to worry about Shea, and if Shea's not playing good, J-Dub's there, and sometimes they both play good. It's really mixed. It's a wash between them, because I think last game J-Dub, he had 17 points, but he was only 6 for 19 or something, and Chet barely played last game. He had 28 minutes or something. Yeah, he had 6 points. He was 2 for 9 and had 6 rebounds. J-Dub had 17 points, 6 for 19, and 4 rebounds. But yeah, Chet played like 20-something minutes, and I don't know if it's like Miles Turner just too physical for him, because they haven't played the most physical centers. I mean, if you look at the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert is not really an offensive threat, so it wasn't too much of a matchup for Chet or Isaiah Hartenstein. And Jokic, I mean, Caruso guarded him, and then the Timberwolves, Edey is pretty similar to Chet in my opinion. I don't think he's too physical. I mean, near the end of the season he got a little more, but I don't really think he's too much of a challenge. So maybe Miles Turner has just been the biggest challenge for him so far. I don't know, because I think he guarded Jokic sometimes, but Alex Caruso was the main guy at the end that guarded him, so maybe Miles Turner's too physical, maybe Chet's got something going on. I think they said also like the play of the Pacers, they were kind of targeting him a little bit on screens, but I think he's he's your third best player, so he should be on the court for 30 plus minutes and not 28 or whatever he was on the floor for. So we'll see what happens, but I think I saw a report where they were looking into the lineup change for the second game, which their lineup change in the first game was crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they should change it. I mean, they were just, I think I don't know what happened. They saw the Pacers lineup and the coach just changed it, which so far the lineup you've had has worked on every team, so I don't know why you change it. I think that's more of like a second, third, like if they had the normal lineup, yes, last game, and it went poorly, then I'd understand making some changes, but they made a change with nothing really happening. They changed the lineup a little bit, the Pacers did, so like, it didn't make much sense what's been working this whole playoffs, and they've been pretty dominant, so I don't know. It was kind of confusing for me. It worked against the Grizzlies, but the Grizzlies aren't the best team, and I mean, they didn't really have to worry about Ja too much because he got hurt half the games. The Nuggets, their lineup really worked. Timberwolves, it was pretty easy. I mean, they lost one game and it was pretty bad for them, but then they just went right back, which is why I think they'll win today's game. I want the Pacers to win, but usually the Pacers and the Thunder, both teams have been pretty good at not losing more than one game in a row. So we'll see. But if the Pacers do manage to take this game, I do think they have a pretty good chance of maybe taking this series. I think my prediction was Thunder in 6, but I almost said Pacers in 7. I was thinking that before the episode, but then I went to Thunder in 6. So maybe I screwed my prediction over, and I should have just went with my gut. But if the Pacers do win, that'll be a lot of fun, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people, I think majority of people are rooting for the Pacers, but I could be wrong. I know a lot of my friends are rooting for the Pacers with me. And shout out John, my friend. He's a Pacers fan. He was so surprised they made it here. I know the Pacers really ruined my bracket. I did an episode with my friend Josh predicting the playoffs, and we had the Thunder in the finals, and then on the other side we have the Celtics. But of course the Celtics get upset by the Knicks, and the Pacers upset the Cavs, who were our matchups in the Eastern Conference Finals. And on that side, on the East side, it was completely ruined by the second round. But on our Western side, it was perfect throughout the whole thing. So maybe Pacers have really just been fun, and they have surprised so much. I mean, Bucks, yeah, we thought they'd win. Josh, as a Bucks fan, even thought they'd lose to the Pacers, so that was understandable. Pacers, we thought maybe would get 1 or 2 games against the Cavs, and then they'd lose in that series, and that would be it for them. But they made it through that, and then I thought they'd win the next series. I thought it would go to 7, though. I thought both sides would go to 7. I thought the Timberwolves would put up more of a challenge on the Western side, but they didn't. They got dominated pretty bad. It was real bad for Anthony Edwards and company. still find it crazy that they kept Rudy Gobert over Cat, just because Rudy Gobert is just such a liability on offense. I mean, he had that one good game against the Lakers, where Shaq was actually like giving him props, that was crazy to see. Never thought I should see Shaquille O'Neal give Rudy Gobert props, but it did happen. So put that in the record books. But yeah, I would have kept Cat. I don't know what they saw in Rudy, and again, I will say that one trade for Rudy, they gave up more than the Lakers gave up for Luka. Just saying, and the Mikal Bridges trade. That's a whole different story, but it looks like the game is about to start soon, so I'm excited. Starting lineups, let's look at that. So starting lineup for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Naismith, Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. Pretty normal lineup for them. Let's see if the Thunder change anything. Oklahoma City, Dort, Jalen Williams, Alexander Walker, Chet Holmgren, and Cason Wallace. Okay, so pretty much the same lineup as, I think that was the same lineup as last game if I remember correctly. Hartenstein did pretty good though when he came in, so. Alright, Thunder start with the ball. Dort with a drive. Oh, that's Williams with a drive, right? Yeah. Alright, 2 points for the Thunder. Score first. Halliburton with the ball up top. Pascal hits a three. Pascal's going to be a big, I think he's going to be a big problem this game, because usually game 2 he's been pretty good. That Knicks series he was really good in game 2. And I think he's a deciding factor. Chet drives to the basket. Chet gets his own rebound, and it's a 2. Thunder up 4-3. Tyrese is the main ball handler right now. I wonder if that last game it was Nembhard in the second half. Naismith might have been fouled on that 3, but it's a miss by the Pacers. Dort missed a 3. Dort was really good from 3 last game. He had 5, I think. I was topping. I think Dort had 5, something like that. Which I didn't think Dort was that good of a shooter, but apparently I was wrong. Nembhard step back. Step back 2 for Nembhard. Good shot by him. Nembhard's also going to be a deciding factor because his defense, he's been given the hardest defensive task. He had to do Brunson at the end of the Knicks series, and then, of course, Shea now. Well, Shea and J-Dub. Wallace from the corner. Miss. Out of bounds, and the Pacers have the ball. Yeah, they're doing that pick and roll a lot to get the smaller guard on Chet. Okay, well, Thunder, who was that? Was it Chet? Someone knocked the ball out of Turner's hands in the post. He tried to do his little mini, got him to jump, went for a drive and lost it. Wow. Pacers almost threw that away. Another miss by the Pacers. Dort with a rebound. Dort with a deep 3. Dort has surprised me with 3s. I watched some of the Pacers game, but I was watching some of the Thunder's games in the playoffs, but I was watching more of the Eastern side. Pascal and Shea. Pascal with a travel. Shea with some good defense down there. You're going to need some good defense from Shea if he's on Pascal. Really surprised Dort shooting this well. Thunder, score update, Thunder have 7, Indiana has 5. Turnover by J-Dub. Nemhard takes it up the court. Pacers not playing as quick as normal. I think they're trying to just... I think it worked at the end of last game, so they're trying to slow it down a little bit. Deflect out of bounds. Yeah. OKC's getting their hands on fire early this game. Pacers are doing a little good at handling the ball, but they're still throwing some risky stuff out there. A lot of the Pacers players are slipping. Pascal misses a three. Yeah, a lot of players are slipping right now on that side of the court. Siakam looks a little hurt, or he's just walking funny. Can't tell. Still in the game though, so he should be fine. Shea takes it up. Shea drives. 2 for Shea. Game might be going quick. Turner with a bank shot again. 2 for him. Shea hits a 3. Thunder has some good ball movement early so far. 12-7. Pacers. Nemhard for 3 from the corner. Yeah, Pacers are going to have to stay in the scoring wise so it doesn't end up like last game. Blocked by the Pacers. Siakam smokes a layup. Good defense by Chet, but Siakam probably should have had that. Chet just throws the ball out of bounds. I think he thought someone was in the corner maybe, but he was driving on Nemhard, I think, and just lost it. Tyrese got a block on J-Dub. Tyrese puts a move on Dort for 3. Falls, but does not get a foul. Misses it. Fastball movement by... Oh, Shea loses the ball. Pacers going right back. Pacers they're not doing terrible, but Tyrese has to get involved early. I mean, of course, a lot of times Tyrese is at his best when he's not primarily scoring, but Nemhard foul baits a little bit. That was funny. First time out. Well, so far, fast play by the Thunder. Pacers taking a little slower, but the Pacers are doing pretty good at not turning the ball over, so that's good. Thunder actually turned the ball over a little more than the Pacers this game. I don't know if they're just ball slip or something, but people are slipping a lot on the court, and the ball's slipping out of a lot of people's hands so far. Yeah, I think Pacers, Tyrese needs to start getting involved. He needs to be aggressive for baskets. He's only shot once from 3 and he missed. So hopefully for the Pacers' sake, Tyrese can start getting into it. Nemhard's playing pretty good so far. Let me pull up the stats real quick on my computer. Let's look at this. Foul was on Case and Wallace. Let's see here. Yeah, so far, leading score for the Thunder, Shea, of course, with 5, and then Nemhard with 5 on the other side. So Nemhard's going point for point with Shea right now, which someone's got to do it if they want to keep up with MVP. So hopefully Tyrese doesn't get going. I think usually the Pacers usually do way better when Tyrese is playing well. I mean, Pascal also, like, it's kind of a 1A, 1B situation where if one of those guys does really good, they can usually win, but I mean, hey, if Nemhart wants to have a game, let him have a game. Let Nemhart score 30. I don't really care, but someone on the Pacers needs to help him. But so far, it's very slow for the Pacers, but only one turnover on Pascal, and the Thunder already have 3. So we'll see if the Pacers can have some good control on the ball and keep the turnovers down. I think that's probably one of the big things that they talked about in practice, was literally turn the ball over less. It's uncharacteristic to have 19 turnovers in the first half. Really, by any team, it's kind of uncharacteristic, but Pacers, it's very uncharacteristic, especially for their stars. So Nemhart is playing well. Only missed 1 shot so far. Yeah, Halliburton's only taken 1. Naismith 1. He missed a 3. Pascal smoked that layup. Smoked that kind of easy layup, even though Chet was right behind him, but could have got that. Close game so far, but it's been pretty slow. I mean, the Pacers have just been holding it, and the Thunder have been pretty fast, which is usually the opposite, though. Usually the Pacers are really fast in transition, so we'll see if they can pick that up. But I think they might try to go for a slow approach at first, just because last game when they were going fast, they were turning the ball over a lot. Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton 13 for 15 when he's to tie or take the lead. So clutchest player so far in the season. Honestly, I mean, they said Brunson, but Tyrese has been pretty good. He's got a game winner or a game tire in every series. What was it? 5th game against the Bucks to win the series. Nemhart with his first free throw misses. He had the Game 2 game winner against the Cavaliers. Game 1, of course, that historic game against the Knicks where he got the tie, which almost was a 3, but he had a KD moment. Nemhart makes his 2nd free throw. Alright, score 12 OKC, 11 for Indiana. Shea takes the ball down. But yeah, Tyrese definitely been the clutchest so far, and of course the game winner in the finals. Shea driving on Benedict. Draws the foul. Tyrese not happy with that call. We'll see. I'll try to weigh in my opinion on each of these fouls when I see them, and we can have a little count on how many fouls he's baited or he's actually got, which of course they're not going to show the replay on it. Shea's first free throw, good. Yeah, that's a foul by Mathurin. He definitely hit his arm there. Shea's 2nd free throw, miss. Alright, Shea misses a free throw early. Nemhart moving quick this game, good lord. Tyrese with the ball up top on Wallace. Miles Turner for 3. No, can't get it. Good rebound by Nemhart. He's doing a lot so far. He's blocking foul, okay. No shooting foul for Halliburton, but he did get the blocking foul on Dort, which is big. If they want to get one of the Thunder's best defenders off the court, get some fouls on Dort quick, that'll be way better for them, especially Tyrese. Oh, put on my phone. Whatever. Okay. Benedict Mathurin up top with the ball. Halliburton's he's not being aggressive. Mathurin loses the ball. Look at my phone. Shea drives, passes it out. Alright, out of bounds, but it is still Thunder ball. They're kind of fighting on the floor. I think it was Wallace and Hallie or Nemhart, one of the two. I couldn't tell which one was down there. Yeah, Shea goes for the layup, passes to Wallace. It was Nemhart. He stripped it from Wallace for a second, but they went out of bounds, fighting, and Nemhart was out first. Let's see. Caruso's now in the game, Toppin on Caruso. Interesting. Caruso is also one of those players that is very big for the Thunder in these types of games. Caruso misses a 3. Rebound Hallie. Halliburton deep 3. Off the side of the rim. Not a good shot there by Hallie. I think he took that shot way too quick. And that's being a little off right now. Shea drives it in. Good defense by Toppin. Another Caruso 3. Splashes it. Thunder up 16-11. Yeah, Hallie's not. He's trying to get something going, but he can't. I think that's a foul on Caruso. I think it's, yep. That was assist by Hartenstein to Caruso, by the way. Hartenstein's also very big. I think they each team knows that they need a rebounder against the Pacers, because the Pacers, like Mitchell Robinson, destroyed them last series on the board. So they're trying to get someone on there for him. Halliburton drives in, passes it out to Mathurin. Mathurin for a long 2 makes it. Good shot by him. Oh, 3. All right. I thought his foot was on the line. It was not. Long 3 from Dort. Out. All right. Dort misses the 3. Nembhard takes it up. Mathurin's also. Oh, Miles Turner for 3. Another break from Miles Turner. Miles Turner, he's like, it depends on the game. Oh, stripped by Miles Turner on Caruso. Caruso getting stripped by Miles Turner. See, Tyrese, like I want him to score, but it's also real fun to see his assists, because he's just so good at the point guard position. Good 3 by Mathurin there. Alright, that was a review on it. Still Thunder roll. Hartenstein drives. Hartenstein gets a foul on Thomas Bryant, I believe, yeah. Hartenstein's, he's been, I mean, he didn't score a lot last game because he's not really the offensive guy. I mean, it was 6, I think, but still getting some of these big plays for him. I mean, it's early, but an and 1 on Thomas Bryant, one of the other centers that the Pacers usually use. It's good to get people out early. I mean, in basketball, when I played in high school, that was always one of the big things, try to get their bigger players out early. Hartenstein hits the first free throw. Yeah, next game, Wednesday. Wednesday at the Pacers. You know, the Pacers can... Oh, Hartenstein misses a second free throw. If the Pacers can steal this game, they're going to be some pretty good... They're going to be feeling good about it. I mean, like I said, last game they won the game without playing well, so... Obi Toppin hits a 3 in the corner. Obi was really big last game after he got his nerves out in the first half. Hit some big 3s, so good 3 by Obi. Shea drives, misses. Tyrese takes it up the court. Chet denies Toppin. Toppin tried to get one of those just high layups, and Chet got up for it. He gets up. I mean, he is big. Can't have those lazy layups around him. Toppin can usually get up. I mean, I know Chet's there, but maybe try to just jump with him. I don't know. That weak layup isn't going to do him wonders. But it will remain Pacers ball, so let's see what they can do with it. Commercial break. Alrighty, poll time. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so far, Pacers keeping it way more competitive than last game. Way less turnovers. Who do you want to say? Who's kind of similar for both teams? We'll do Shea and Hallie up first. Shea not usually a 3-point shooter, but he usually hits a few. We gotta see how aggressive Hallie is, though. Hallie is... He's been good with the ball so far, though. He's gotten some good assists, so hopefully that can... Hopefully that can stay. Well, yeah, I think the Pacers are just really focusing right now on not turning the ball over. That's really it. Hitting some corner threes. They've been pretty good so far. If we go to the box score so far, if we look at threes, Pacers 40% 4 for 10, and the Thunder are 3 for 7. Both even score. 6 for 15. Free throws, 1 for 2 for the Pacers and 2 for 4 for the Thunder. So far, top scorers Shea with 6 still for the Thunder, and Nembhard 6 still for the Pacers. We'll see if Mathurin can have a better game, though, because Mathurin's another one of those guys where it's really hit or miss for him, I think. Sometimes he does really good for the Pacers. I know that end of the Knicks games, he started having some better ones. I think he scored 21 game, had maybe around 10 free throws, somewhere around there. So he has a big game. That's another deciding factor. It's really these smaller players that really decide a lot for the teams. I mean, Hallie usually has a good game. You can have Pascal having some points. And then on the other side, of course, Shea, J-Dub. We'll see if Chet can have a good game. Usually does. But it's those guys like Nembhard and those guys like, Mathurin on the Pacers and sometimes Obi. And then on OKC, sometimes Dort has a good scoring game. Wallace, Caruso, depending on the day. Because sometimes Caruso can score pretty well, but those are the more deciding factors, the bench players who can outperform. McConnell, he'll always give you his chill little 9 or 10 TJ on the bench. But he's a spark player, though, sometimes, because he moves. A lot of times in the Knicks series, he'd be getting some drives on Brunson. So, alright, game is back on. Hallie starts with it up top. Backcourt violation on Hallie. That's not a good start. Not a good start for them. Yeah, Caruso's guarding him, just pushed him back a little bit. Hallie gets close a lot of these times when he's at the half court. Gets a little worrying sometimes. Hartenstein with the ball up top. Shea, middle. Isaiah Joe misses a 3-pointer. Hallie. That's TJ. TJ brings the ball up. Almost a turnover. Halliburton shoots a 3. Halliburton gets his first points of the game. 1-3 for Hallie and 1-3 for Shea. So far tied up. Thunder miss. Pacers come back down with that. Hallie's with it up top. McConnell with the screen. Halliburton misses the 2. Now they're starting to play fast. Chet for the step back 3. Splashes it. Good shot by Chet. He's alright from 3. It just depends. It's going to be a foul. Who's that foul going to be at? Oh no, they did make that shot. Alright. Joe did make that layup. My apologies. Yeah, Chet gets that 3. Alright. Pacers ball still. No foul on the shot. Foul on the ground. TJ. Pass out of the corner. Nembhard. Misses the 3. Sorry, Hartenstein's dribbling the ball in the top a lot. Isaiah Joe misses a three. TJ brings it up. Pacers have a lot of people who bring the ball up. I don't think they usually stick with one person. Thomas Bryant misses a three. Thomas Bryant was hitting some threes, so that last Knicks game he hit, three of them? And then people were like, who is that guy? He's the legendary guy that tried to get the ball from Braun. Thunder miss. Naismith misses a three. Oh, okay. Foul on Thomas Bryant. Almost got the steal there, but Thomas Bryant not happy with that call, which again a lot of players usually complain. Yeah, he smacked shit. I don't know why I thought that wasn't. Shea brings the ball up. Shea drives, passes out to Chet. Chet splashes another three. Chet trying to get a better game than last. McConnell brings it down the court. Halliburton is out for the Pacers right now. He's on the bench. Is that Chet on TJ McConnell? McConnell shakes him. Misses the mid-range. Come on, TJ. Shea brings the ball up. Naismith guarding him. Oh, he just shook Naismith. Step back three. Misses it. He almost made Naismith touch earth. I'm gonna be honest. That was close for Naismith. He's been a pretty good defender. I mean, on his scouting report and in the draft, they said he wasn't a good defender, but he's proved otherwise so far in his career. Especially in these playoffs, he's been a key part of their defense. Yeah, Chet hitting two huge threes for the Thunder back to back. Chet gets another layup. Could have been an and one. Rest didn't call it, but he gets another one. Thunder up 26-20. Nembhard with the ball up top. Screen by Turner. Doesn't take it. Siakam doesn't get the three off in time, but he makes it. End of the first, Thunder up 26-20. I don't know why Pascal took so long in that three, but I guess he didn't see the clock or just wanted to get set. But he made it. It just was not in time, so. Let's check this box score, shall we? Of course, Chet, big end of the first, hits those two threes, hits that layup. He's got 9 points, most for the Thunder. Pacers kind of rough stretch of scoring at the end. Couldn't really get anything going, missing a lot of threes. Hallie, 1 for 4 so far, and that's not what you want to see. He does have 3 assists and 2 rebounds already, 1 turnover. Nembhard 2 for 4, 1 for 2 from 3. Shea's getting kind of a slow start. 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 for 5, and passing the ball out a lot when he's driving. Pacers have been having some pretty good in-paint defense, but not stopping the people around. But Pacers are doing way better with the turnovers. So far, they only have 3 compared to probably what was like 9 or 10 already in the last game. Even on turnovers, though, for the Pacers and the Thunder. Personal fouls, though, Pacers only have 3, Thunder have 4. You have 2 on Dort, which is why he's out of the game. 1 on Wallace, 1 on Shea. Thomas Bryant with 2, which they're probably not too worried about that. And then Benedict Mathurin with 1. Benedict, I guess you kind of want to watch that, but I don't think they have to worry about that too much. It wasn't an early one, so. But so far, Thunder on top, which looking way better for the Pacers though. Last game, the Thunder were getting close to about 10 points up. So, for the Pacers' sake, they want to at least keep the score where it is. And then near the end of the fourth, they're probably going to try to go on another run, which Pacers are a very run-type team in these types of games. Yeah, Chet getting his own board on that one play was pretty good. 9 points in 9 minutes. All right. Another ad break. Gotta love the ads. Alrighty. Yeah, so far, Pacers and Nembhard really the hero. Hallie hit that one deep three, but Hallie, he needs to get more aggressive. I mean, he's got some good assists so far, and of course, like I said earlier, a lot of the time when he's at his best, when he's also moving the ball around, letting some other people have some touches, but he needs to be a little more aggressive than what he's been. He's been passing the ball a lot on the top of the key. He'll dribble to one side, jump and just pass it. So, I mean, Dort's a good defender. He was on all NBA first team for all defensive first team, whatever you want to call it. So he has been pretty good on defense. But Hallie, he's not looking to score right now. He's just looking to pass. I mean, he is 1 for, I believe, 3 from 3, so he has been shooting threes, but not many layups. He's taken 1 mid-range, which he missed. Back in the game, Pacers with the ball. Nembhard guarded by Caruso. Shakes him, step back 3 from Nembhard. Breaks it off the glass. Good Lord, that was glass shattering. That was a nice move. Nembhard with the ball up top. After the Thunder. Wiggins had that shot, by the way. Pascal with the ball up top. Nembhard. Back to Nembhard. Thunder smothering Nembhard right now. Corner 3 for McConnell. Hits the 3. There you go, McConnell. Get it started. Maybe McConnell will have a 30-point game. I don't think so, but that would be funny. Foul on McConnell. Tried to get that charge, but I don't think he was in the zone. Nah, he was moving. He didn't set quick enough, so and 1 for Williams. J-Dub trying to get a quick start to this game. Now the lead's starting to slip again, and it's getting to that point where the Pacers are going to be down 10, be down 12, and they're just not going to be able to stay in the game. Shea and Chet are on the bench, though. So this is a time for the Pacers really to score, but of course Hallie's out. Turner trying to make something happen, can't. Mathurin with the ball takes a step back, misses the 2. Caruso goaltending on Siakam, it looks like. Rough start of the second quarter for the Pacers. Already losing that lead pretty quickly. Yeah, that was a clear goaltending, not even a chance to go against that. Pacers take the ball up. Pass to Miles Turner. Miles Turner trying to make a move on Hartenstein and just loses the ball. Another and 1 for the Thunder. This one by Alex Caruso. Oh. It's going to be a charge. Wait. Waiting for the call here. Alright, it was ruled a charge. Okay. Miles Turner, a little bucket inside, makes it. Score 33 OKC, 25 Indiana. Hartenstein, pass inside, gets taken away. McConnell with a quick to Mathurin for the score. Matherin starting this game off pretty good. J-Dub takes it down the court. Screen by Hartenstein. Hartenstein has some pretty good screens. It's like a hitting a brick wall. Gets a rebound on... Missed by Caruso. Rebounds. Another miss by the Thunder. Nembhard races up the court. Almost loses the ball. Thunder really trying to get those. McConnell misses an open three. Thunder slow to get back. Lets the defense reset. Hartenstein with a good screen again. Jada with a good 2 on Miles Turner. Timeout. Timeout Pacers. They need a timeout right now. It's starting to get a little ahead of them right now. Thunder scoring at will, really. I mean, let's check Stadium Live, shall we? All right. Yeah, Pacers offense is slowing down. Honestly, I think it's because Hallie's out. Still only 4 turnovers, which is looking better. 5 turnovers for the Thunder, so it's pretty even there. But anytime Hallie's out, I think the Pacers just struggle on offense. That's why he's been one of the reasons why when they don't call him superstar, I kind of have to disagree, because it's any time the Pacers don't have Hallie in, they struggle to score on offense just because the presence that Hallie kind of has. I mean, they hit some shots here and there, but it's just, I mean, it's the score still, it's a pretty even corner. Indiana has 7, OKC has 9, but again, they're falling into one of those leads where it's going to be hard to come back from if they don't start to pick it up quickly and play better defense. And they're just almost throwing it away. So like they're getting so close to turnovers so many times where it's just slowing down their offense because they have to keep resetting, they have to keep picking the ball up. And then one time when they broke the defense down, McConnell just misses a wide open 3, in which I know he's not usually a 3-point shooter, but those are threes where you have to make them, honestly, because those types of threes are ones that can make or break you in a game. It's that simple. So they're still in this game. It's looking better than last game, kind of. I mean, turnover-wise, yes, but their 3-point shooting has kind of gone down very, very quickly. 6 for 16 from 3, Thunder are 4 from 12, so both teams not shooting well, but the Thunder are 50% from field goal and the Pacers are 37, so they're just missing more shots and they're just getting less free throws. 2 free throws for the Pacers, 5 only for the Thunder, so it's just Thunder just making more shots, simple as that. J-Dub having a good little stretch there, though. So. Let's hope the Pacers can keep it up to make this game still stay good. I mean, no matter who wins, you want it to be a good game. You want it to be entertaining. So we'll see if that happens, but looking a little rough right now. But again, you can never count the Pacers out of a game. It's just that simple. All right. Pacers bringing the ball up. Pascal with the ball up top. Shakes Chet. Misses the 2. Pascal, again, need to make those shots. J-Dub with Siakam gets a block. Good block by him. Toppin, passes to Mathurin. Mathurin with a Chet on him. Drives on him. Pass out to the corner. Toppin, step back 3. Misses. They're just not shooting well. They're getting some looks. They're just not shooting well. Chet almost loses it. Gets the ball out though. Wiggins hits a 3. The defender right in his face. Halliburton is going to check in. Hopefully that can start getting the Pacers offense going. And now here comes the run. And TJ McConnell wraps up J-Dub. Starting to look like the last game a little bit. I mean, it's just, this one is just not turnovers, it's just fast and bad shots. Yeah, Pacers are just, they're getting looks, they're just not hitting shots. Once they can start maybe hitting shots more consistently, Hallie's coming in, so hopefully that'll help with that, but it's not looking good right now, especially with the Thunder starting to get that lead back up. They're up by 12 now, which is starting to look like last game. And of course, you can get that win one game, you can come back, but consistent leads, you're not going to come back from normally. So, Jada made his first. Halliburton checks back in. Ben Shepherd's in. Poor Ben Shepherd. He's been getting bullied on almost every series. Jada makes his second. Lead is now up to 13 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hallie takes the ball up. Let's see what Hallie can do. Obi misses an easy layup. Mathurin misses the rebound. He jumped way too early for it. Chet with the dunk. OKC extends their lead to 15. Another timeout by the Pacers. Pacers are not looking too good right now. Wow. They're just not making shots. They just can't make anything. They're smoking layups. On defense, they're not recovering well. They're getting open looks to Chet from a dunk standpoint. Ben Shepherd's trying to block him. The Pacers are not looking good. This is going to look like a blowout so far. Which last game was looking like a blowout too. So again, never got the Pacers out of a basketball game. We know what they can do, but it's not looking good right now. Their defense is just not. It was good in the beginning. That's why the game was close. The defense has heavily fell off for the Pacers, and their offense also has fell off. I mean, look at the scoring. Nembhard hasn't scored in a while. Siakam's having a rough game. 1 for 4, 1 for 2 from 3. Tyrese only shot 4 so far, only made 1. Benedict Mathurin, 5 points. He's been okay, but he's been slowing down too. Obi missed that easy layup. He's 1 for 4. So if you're just looking at these shooting numbers, the one thing hurting the Pacers right now is they just can't make a basket. They can't get a basket to save their life. Right now, you couldn't trust it. You couldn't trust the Pacers player to make a shot to save your life. You just couldn't. Thunder getting good looks, really good offensive play right now, really good at moving the ball around, really good on rebounds. That's one thing that's hurting the Pacers. They cannot buy a rebound. They just can't. So hopefully they can start to get it going, but right now it's looking rough. And the thing is, it's just these runs that the Thunder are getting that hurts the most, and it's without Shea on the court. The Thunder are dominating the Pacers when Shea's not even on the court. They've been worse with Shea on the court right now, basically. they've been doing better without him on there. And of course, that could be, you know, Halliburton not being on there, not helping the offense, but just the defense has been really bad, and the Thunder out transitioning the Pacers, which is usually very surprising for a team to do. The Pacers are usually a team going fast. I know they're maybe trying to take a different approach going slow, but it's not working. So hopefully, you know, they can start to make some adjustments, but the Pacers are just, they need to start making shots. That's the first thing. Their biggest problem right now is they can't make a shot. So, and then just offensively for the Thunder, they're just doing so well. They've also been getting fouled. They're 5 for 7 from the free throw line. The Pacers only 1 for 2. Pacers 6 for 17 from 3. The Thunder are 5 for 13. Team wise, the Pacers are 10 for 31 on shots, and the Thunder are 16 for 31. So it's really coming up to making shots right now. All right, game is back. Pacers have the ball. Tyrese takes it down the court. Dort is just playing a really good defense on him right now. Naismith takes the ball in, makes a layup. All right. Hopefully that can kind of start to reinvigorate the offense for the Pacers. They can start to get stuff going. Chet pump fakes, misses the 2. Halliburton brings the ball back up the court. Halliburton with a wild pass with the turnover. Hallie, gotta watch them passes. And the thing is, they're not capitalizing on the Thunder missing. Shea, Matherin on him. Shea moving. Good defense by Matherin. Shea makes a shot. Again, MVP. He's going to get his own. He's going to get buckets. Halliburton with Chet on him. Can't get anything going. Pass it to his feet, and another turnover by Hallie. Hallie needs to take advantage of Chet being on him. Love Chet. He's not the best defender. They're just not capitalizing on all opportunities they have. Thunder turned the ball over. They're not getting points off of it. That was a big thing that happened last game. The Thunder getting points off, not getting points off of turnovers. It's the opposite right now. Thunder, Shea with an N1. Thunder up 46-29. And that was a clear foul. No foul baiting right there. That was just a bad foul on Benedict. Or Naismith. Whoever hit him. One of them hit him. I can't tell which one, but one of them hit him. Both really hit him. I just don't know which one had the harder contact. Shea makes his first free throw. Well, his only free throw. Sorry. My bad. Tyrese taking the ball up the court. Passes out to Naismith. Naismith takes the drive. Can't get it. Halliburton, again, back to Naismith. Naismith drives again. Can't get the layup to go. They just can't make a shot. Thunder's defense is too good. Wallace takes a drive on Hallie. Step back, hits the 3. Thunder Williams, my bad. Thunder up 50-29. Another turnover by Indiana. This is going to be a blowout. 17-2 run in the last 5 minutes. And now a foul on Pascal. Be right back. I gotta get a water. Shea with a drive, and he makes it. Thunder up 52. Pacers take another timeout. Yeah, it's looking like a blowout right now. 19-2 run in the last 5 minutes. Insane. And now the turnover is starting to pile up. 7. Miles Turner with 2. Hallie with 2. Thunder with 5. They stopped it, but now it's just the buckets. Pacers only made 11 shots on 33. Thunder are 20 for 36. It's just the shots they're taking. Threes haven't changed, but Pacers just can't get an offense going right now. They cannot score a bucket. They cannot stop a bucket. Thunder fans are real happy right now. And they have an even bigger lead than last game, and they have less, and they haven't even gotten 19 turnovers in this half. And they're still destroying the Pacers. So Dort is playing really good defense. It's been bad. Pacers take the ball up, Tyrese. And it's another foul on the Pacers. Illegal screen on Miles Turner. This is not looking good at all. Good Lord. OKC with the ball. Shea with it. Oh, good steal by Nembhard. Nembhard goes for the layup. And he makes it. There we go. There we go, Pacers. Take the lid off the scoring drought. 52-31. Only down by 21 points. Shea loses the ball again, but they're able to get it back. Pascal on Shea. Shea takes a step back midi. That's Cash. Oh, misses it. But it's a rebound by the Thunder. Again, Indiana getting killed on the boards in another game. 3 from the corner. Misses another board. Almost got another board, but their backcourt violation as Wiggins passes it to Shea, but Shea is in the backcourt. So, this is looking real bad for Indiana right now. Hallie still staying in the game, still telling his players, "Hey, let's get something going. Let's try to play some good defense." That was good defense there. They just need to get rebounds. These second chance opportunities have been really good for the Thunder, and Pacers haven't been able to stop anything. Again, it's the Pacers can't keep them out of the game, but Pascal gets an and one on Shea, I think. Maybe I saw that wrong. No, on Williams. I don't know why. It looked like it was on Shea. Shea just walked up to the spot, I guess. I was paying more attention if Siakam was okay. Yeah, good and one by Siakam there. Finally getting his scoring going. Siakam with the free throw. It's good. Alright. Pacers trying to get back into this game. Alex Caruso with the ball taking it up the court. Nembhard playing tough defense on Shea. Shea with the ball. Nembhard steals it. Oh, cannot keep it though. Nembhard is playing tough. He wants to stay in this game, and you can tell that he wants to stay in this game. Nembhard staying on Shea. Shea gets past him though. Pass out of the corner. Chet for three. Misses it. Nembhard with a rebound. Passes up to Pascal. Pascal. Almost backcourt. Nembhard's able to save it. Pascal drives again. Another two by Pascal. There we go. Now Pascal, he needs to just start getting the ball. Start the score, because when Pascal's playing good, it's usually better. But they couldn't score a bucket. Now the Thunder can't. Pass out. Miss again by the Thunder from three. Nembhard has the ball. Up to Pascal. Pascal passes to Naismith. Naismith hits a three. There you go. Pacers going on a little bit of run. There you go. There you go. There you go, Pacers. See, they're starting to get rebounds. They're starting to get better three-point shots. They're starting to just get better looks, and they're just starting to make shots now. That's the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing. Playing better. It's a complete switch. Now you score another point or two. You keep the Thunder down. It's looking exactly like it was in the first game. You're feeling a little more comfortable because you know you've came back from it before. But if they would have ended that corner under with a 20-point lead on their head, it wouldn't have looked good at all. Whatever they did in that last time out, whatever Coach Carlisle said, great coaching, but this defense needs to stay up, and these shots need to stay up because it's been looking pretty bad. Okay. Game is back. Thunder taking the ball up. Pascal. Shea with the bucket. Pascal takes the ball up. Gets past Caruso. Gets the bucket up. Misses it. And now it's a run by the Thunder and just very good outlet passes, good ball movement. Caruso for three and he hits it. And this is where it goes just back to the Thunder's way. They start having their way with the Pacers again. 2 minutes left in the quarter. And the half, really. Poked out, and now the Thunder just go on a run. Pass to the corner, Alex Caruso misses a three. Rebound, Hallie. Hallie with the ball up top. Pascal gets the ball. Miles Turner fighting down there to try to get the ball, but can't get it in. Pascal drives, gets poked out. Oh, no, foul. Yeah, it's just, this game has been very run for run. Of course, Thunder have had the more successful runs. So, it's been rough for the Pacers to stay in this game. But all right. And yeah, in the bonus, so we'll get free throws. Pascal's first free throw. Miss. And these free throws, you got to start making these free throws, especially if you're Indiana, because every free throw now counts, especially because you're down by 18 right now. About to go down 20 again. You need to make these free throws. Pascal makes his second. OKC up by 17, 57-40. Pascal only with 9 points so far. Drive, Another basket for OKC. Hallie sprinting up the court. Hallie with the drive. I didn't take that. Naismith up top. Misses a three. It's just bad shot selection. Tyrese should have taken that too. Didn't take it. Shea, razzle dazzle, takes the two. Misses it. Rebound, Siakam. Siakam. Cruz. Passing to Naismith. A lot happened there. Naismith is blocked. Pascal. 4, 3, 2. Step back 3. Misses it. Gets his own rebound. Shot clock resets. Pacers are they're not playing well right now. They just don't know what to do with the ball. They can't hit a shot. Hallie's fadeaway 3, missed it. Another rebound for the Pacers. Hasn't made a difference. Nembhard finally picks the ball in his own hand, drives, gets the foul. Nembhard misses his first free throw. Again, you got to make these free throws. Free throws make all the difference down the stretch. Shea with 15 already, Chet with 11, J-Dub with 9. Already a better game for Chet. Their big three, playing well. Pacers starters, they're big players, not playing well. It's simple as that. Nembhard makes his second to cut the lead to 18. Thunder try to get a quick pass, can't get it. Nembhard, deep 3, airballs it. Okay, so Thunder and the half with 59, Pacers 41, 18-point lead for the Thunder. They were feeling confident, and they should, because looking at this box score right now, the Pacers cut the turnovers in more than half. They only have 9 turnovers this half, which again isn't the best. But you're thinking, oh, maybe with 9 turnovers, cut them in half, maybe we'll be closer. Even worse lead down by now. They had a small run. If they would have kept it up, maybe it would have been better. Maybe it would have stayed 12. But 18-point lead. Thunder with 8 turnovers, so they're not doing the best either, but the Pacers aren't capitalizing off of it. Pacers 4 for 7 from the line. Thunder 6 for 8. Pacers 7 for 22 from threes. That's a big number right there. They are not hitting their threes at all. Then you go to the normal field goals, 15 for 43 compared to the Thunder's 23 for 45. Thunder's got 7 threes. And if you look at the plus minuses, the Pacers don't have a single player who has a positive plus or minus right now. Their lowest negative is -2 by Thomas Bryant, and he hasn't been in the game since first quarter, I'm pretty sure. Their worst is Nembhard with -15, but he's mostly guarding Shea, so that's understandable. Aaron Wiggins plus 17 from the bench. Case and Wallace plus 14. Their lowest is plus 3, which is higher than every other Pacers player, which is a tie between Dort and Caruso. Caruso hitting some big threes. It's just the Thunder are dominating on every aspect right now. They've caused less turnovers, but they've sped up the offense for the Pacers to a point where they're not comfortable with it and they can't make shots. Defense in the paint has been very good. Yeah, the Pacers players getting easy layups, smoking them, or passing them out for a hard 3. It's just the Pacers are not taking easy shots. They're taking contested shots almost every single time. The Thunder defense has been smothering. And it's rough right now. We'll check some Twitter fan. My guess is a lot of Thunder fans right now. NBA Finals. Let's go. NBA Finals. Okay, yeah, Chet Holmgren is having a way better game already. He's already had a better game than last game, and it's only the second half. A lot of people clowning on Tyrese right now. Understandably, he's 1 for 5. He's not taking shots. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough for the Pacers. Of course, Pacers, they're magic. Maybe they can get back in this game, but if the game keeps going like it is right now, it is looking very, very rough. And I don't think the Pacers are going to have a 20-point unanswered run against the Thunder. So, if they do come back, it is going to be a barn burner. It's just the Pacers just are terrible on offense right now in the first half. I don't understand how you have less turnovers and perform worse. Yeah, Chet only 6 points in game 1, already has 11. Already playing way better. I just don't know what to say. I really just don't. Pacers passing up easy shots, missing open shots, smoking layups, taking contested threes. It's rough. Hallie having a terrible game so far. 1 for 5. And like I said, usually when Hallie's in the game, their offense runs better, and it's not even running better. He's 1 for 5, and his stat line is 3, 1 steal, 1 block, and 3 points. So it's looking like a bad game. It looks like it's going to end up being a blowout, which, I mean, I expected the Thunder to win this game, but I didn't think it was going to go like this. I thought the Pacers were going to definitely bring a better game than the last quarter. You know, I thought maybe they'll play a little better to start this game, try to keep it close, and it's just gotten worse. It has gotten worse. Thunder are dominating right now. And like I said, I expected the Thunder to win this game, but by this margin, so far how it's going, I did not. It's worse than game 1. I don't know how you get worse than game 1, because game 1 was really bad for the first half. Game 1 made me shut off my TV. I wasn't streaming, so I just shut it off. Of course, then I put it back on like around the end of the third and saw what happened, but I might as well watch the XFL right now. Like, it's insane. Shea is scoring whenever he wants. J-Dub scoring whenever he wants. Chet making smart shots. And Dort is just smothering on defense. Pacers trying to get steals where they can't. They're trying to reach for it, and every time it kills them. Wiggins being a big factor right now. He's been playing really good. Their bench is just outperforming as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. No, basically, only thing you can say for the Pacers is make more shots, but of course that is way harder than. I mean, I guess other than make shots, like actually take good shots. That's what you need to do. But everything they're doing, they need to do better at. Basically, halftime report, coach goes in there, and you're like, all right, coach, what do we need to do better? What do we need to do better at? You know what he says? You know what Rick Carlisle says? Everything. You need to do better at everything. So right now you're playing terrible. Love Tyrese. Has to play better. Pascal has to play better. Excuse me. Yeah, you got Alex Caruso outplaying almost everybody on the Pacers, point wise and defensive wise. I mean, I hate to say it because you say it a lot, but the Pacers need a miracle. And the Pacers did go on that 10-0 run, so they need to do that again, times 2, and they can be at least close to they can be in the lead. But Thunder probably gonna come out, be quick, and I think the Thunder are gonna bury this game quick. It is rough. Tyrese almost got his ankles broken too. By Kenrich Williams. No. Who shot that 3? Was it Wiggins? I'm trying to figure out who it was. They almost snapped Tyrese. Well. Oh, yikes. This is hard to watch. Oh, I really want the Pacers to win, but it's not looking good. And then there's not much to say, really. It's just Pacers are playing terrible, and the Thunder are playing really good. Pacers can't get a bucket to save their life. Thunder scoring at will, very intense on defense, and it's just the exact opposite. That's really all it is. It's the exact opposite. And it's not like it's a close game. You can say, oh, if they fix this one thing, they can be winning. It's just the entire thing is. The entire thing is just terrible. But we'll see what happens. Maybe it can get better. Because we've seen the Pacers do it before. So you gotta believe in the Pacers. Also, NFL news, actually. Wide receiver Gabe Davis might get a 1-year deal with the Saints. Nick Chubb potentially going to the Texans. And I guess the big thing in NFL news that I'll be covering soon, next Friday, maybe cover it before that, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a Steeler. Aaron Rodgers is a Pittsburgh Steeler. That's pretty cool. Really just cool for the Steelers so that they actually have someone as their quarterback that's not Mason Rudolph. No offense to him, but even at this age, I think Aaron Rodgers is still better than Mason Rudolph. But I don't think it's going to go great for the Steelers. I think it's going to be maybe another 9-win season, maybe even Mike Tomlin's losing season. Breaks his little record streak, but it's not going to help much. And I've talked to Steelers fans, and most of them don't like it. So it was honestly even with almost every answer. A lot of people didn't like it. Some people liked it, and then a bunch of people just didn't know how to feel. But we'll see how he plays. Maybe him and DK can light it up. Maybe he can have a little light up moment with his new wide receiver group. But I just really hope he can have an injury-free season. I want to see Aaron Rodgers play well again. Will he? I don't know. But people going insane on Twitter. It is a fighting ground for Pacers fans. Good Lord. All right. Well, anything you guys want to talk about? We'll talk about anything right now. Let's check the XFL score. Yeah, actually, I know it's a little off, but we'll check the XFL score because I know it was the Defenders versus the Battlehawks currently playing. Defenders versus Battlehawks. Defenders versus Battlehawks live update. DC leading. Oh, that was last scoreboard. Oh, final. DC Defenders won 36 to St. Louis Battlehawks 18. Max Duggan, definitely a big known college QB, and then Te'amu for the Defenders. 18 for 26, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Max Duggan, 7 for 14. 1 interception. Solers in there, 1 touchdown. Probably a good rushing day, yeah. 3 rushing touchdowns. 100 yards by Dave Jackson. Alright, game is coming back on. Let's see what, is it? Yeah, Halliburton's talking to. Halliburton's talking to his players right now. Trying to get everybody back into it, keeping the morale high. Never mind, that's just him talking. They're just showing clips again. But the game should be back soon. Not only halftime. Jalen Williams is a good bench guy. Very good for energy. Alright, everyone's taking the floor. We are back to the finals. Game 2. OKC 59 to Indiana's 41. Do the Pacers still have some magic left? We will see. We will hope. Maybe Hallie can start to actually do stuff. But it's been a rough game to watch the last few minutes when the game was on. Alright. Players take the floor. Pacers will start with the ball. Pascal takes the ball up. Nemhard drives, step back. Can't get it. That'll be a foul. That foul is on Cason Wallace. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. Dort and him have 3, so that's something to watch out for if you're OKC. You don't want your good defenders to be out. Miles Turner getting the ball up top. Pass to Pascal up top. Pass out to Miles Turner. Miles Turner drives, takes it on Chet. Can't get it to go. Oh, foul. Foul and Chet. I don't know. I'll have to see the replay, but I didn't see too much there. But of course, the subtitles are kind of in the way. All right, Miles Turner takes his first free throw, makes it. Sorry, in free throws, like I said, big down the stretch. Especially if you're a team like the Pacers that like to come back down late in the game. Clanks his second one off the front of the rim. Good lord. J-Dub getting guarded by Pascal, takes him up the court. Intensity on by Naismith. Chet tries to take Miles Turner in, takes his spin that he loves, gets blocked. No, it didn't get blocked. Looks like it got blocked. Shuts him down though. Miles Turner misses another three. I don't know why Miles Turner is shooting so many threes. I really don't understand it personally. I mean, I know he can make them, but if you're looking right now, I don't know why he's taking threes when he's 0 for 3 now. 0 from 3 from 3. It is Pacers ball though, so. Miles Turner makes a midi. Pacers down by 15 now, getting a little run in here. Miles Turner getting a little physical with Chet. Shea splits him, pass out to the corner, and it's in. Nembhard dribbles to the middle. Naismith passes it to Miles Turner. Miles Turner takes it on Chet, spins, gets the foul. Nice move by Turner, but the Pacers need to find a way to get this defense started. It's rough. Down by 18. I mean, if they can keep this defense up a little bit, keep it slow, like they did last game, maybe they can keep it within reach and come back again, but we'll see. If they keep letting Shea break him down like he's been doing, he's just going to pass out. That's the thing that kills him. Penetration, quick pass out 3. Miles Turner makes both free throws. Brings the lead down to 16. Shea brings the ball up the court. I think it's a foul on Halliburton. I think it's an off-ball foul. Shea with the ball, passes it inside. Dort with the midi. Sorry, Williams. Good lord. Hard to see with these lights in my face. Hallie with the ball. Drives in. Pass out like he's got to take those layups. Miles Turner drives it on Chet. Misses the layup. See, these easy shots that they don't take are hurting them because then they take another worse contested shot where you have Miles Turner driving. Shea puts the moves on Naismith. Gets it to go. Thunder bringing that lead back up. Lead back up to 20. And Pascal almost turns the ball over. Out of bounds, but it is Pacers ball. Pacers, Nembhard passes it out to Turner. Turner finally makes one. I don't know why he took that deep of a 3, but big shot for him. Brings the lead down to 17. Shea almost with the backcourt from a push by Nembhard, but Nembhard keeps in. Shea back in Nembhard down. foul. That one's a little confusing, but I don't. That one was a little confusing. I have to see the replay on that one because that didn't look too much like a foul. I think Nemhard had his hand straight up. We'll see though. Shea with 17 points, 7 for 12, 2 for 3 from free throw, 3 for 4 now. Rick Carlisle not happy with that call, understandably. Shea makes the second one. Halliburton takes the ball down the court. He needs to get in this game. Passes out again. Halliburton passes it. Almost turns the ball over, knocked out by OKC. Pacers ball. I don't know what's up with Hallie right now. Hallie usually is way better than this. He's getting clowned. He's going to get clowned out of this game, that's for sure. Naismith with Dort on him. He drives, and he just falls. Pass out to Siakam. Siakam shoots the 3. Misses. Rebound to OKC. Fast. Oh. OKC goes over their head, but no Pacers players there to get it. They reset. Shea brings the ball up top. Nemhard guarding him. Pass out. And missed by Williams. Pascal takes the ball up the court. Doesn't get the foul. Misses the layup. Gets his rebound. Misses again. Foul. Yeah, they are. Pacers just can't get a bucket. Tyrese is not taking shots like he should be, not being active on the offense. Foul will be on Hartenstein. Pascal will take these free throws. Pascal with his first free throw gets it to go. Pascal takes his second, and he makes it. 68 OKC, 51 Indiana. Pascal, 11 points, 3 for 10 from the field goal. Not looking that good. Shea almost loses it. Nemhard with good defense there. Does a step back 3, misses. Turn with the rebound, gives it to Hallie. Hallie passes it to Miles Turner in. Turner misses it. Rebound by Siakam. Siakam, wow. Naismith for 3, splashes it. There you go. Timeout OKC. Timeout OKC. And those are the types of runs you need to have. You need to play good on defense by Nemhard forcing the MVP to take step back 3s, which Shea can make them, but it's less of a high percentage shot. So brings the Pacers only down by 14, but Hallie's got to get this game. He is not even doing good on the assists. He's only got 3 assists. And for Halliburton, that's not good. So Pacers doing better so far. Going on a run, which they need to do. These are the type of runs they need to have. But can they sustain them? That's what we have to wait for. Because I'm worried they won't be able to sustain this one. But if they can, continue to play good defense, it's back to being a game. And we're gonna see what the Pacers are made of. I mean, yeah, we already know they've come back a few times, but can they do 2 comebacks in a row? Can they get through this pressure of what they're having right now? That's what you gotta wait for. But some of these Pacers players need to start getting in this game. Siakam, he's doing better. He's got some more free throws. He's taking some more shots. Granted, he's not making them, but it's just bad shooting, honestly. And really, right now, I'm just talking Tyrese. I know I keep saying it, but that man he has not been playing at all. At all. Dude really needs to start playing. I love him. I got the shirt. He's one of my favorite play. He's my favorite player outside the Rockets, but he is not. He's not here. He's non-existent right now. You know, when in the beginning when he wasn't shooting a lot and he only had a few assists, it's like, okay. First quarter, you know, it's okay. Second quarter, let's see what you can do. Second quarter comes around, literally doesn't do much. He really didn't do anything. Maybe another rebound he got in the second quarter, but he didn't do much. Pascal, at least he's got 6 rebounds. He's doing good there, but we gotta see what happens. They just had really good defense on Tyrese today, and he just hasn't been able to get past it. One three he took might have been a foul, I'm gonna be honest. But they're not giving him any breathing room. Okay, Thunder with the ball. Isaiah Hartenstein up top gets to Shea. Not Shea, sorry. J-Dub gets fouled. And these are the points where, you know, the Pacers need to be like, oh, their best group isn't on the floor. I believe it might still be the team. I think maybe Shea was in the corner. But usually Shea would have the ball. I think Caruso came in for Shea. Yeah, and it's like they're not in the game right now. So this is the point where you kind of have to be on your game. This is where you need to make that run that gets you back in the game, really. J-Dub hits the free throw. Oklahoma City back up 15. Nembhard with the ball up top. Naismith pass out to Turner. Turner makes a good pass inside. Good pass to Nembhard. Nembhard gets the 2. Tyrese just isn't in the game. He went to the corner there. Let the rest of the team go. Steven ain't gonna have a field day with this game. And then Hartenstein gets basically the same exact thing the Pacers did, just on the other end. Hartenstein gets a steal on Pascal. Shea with the ball in the corner for Caruso. Hits another 3. And that's just a run OKC goes on and just raises that score right back up again to 18. Alright. Tyrese with the ball up top. Passes to Turner. Turner hits a mid-range. Turner's not having a terrible game. I just don't know why he's shooting so many. Jada brings it up. Hits Shea in the hand. Shea drops it. Gets it back. Shea, mid-range, makes it. You can't leave Shea open there. I'm going to be honest, Turner. You can't leave him open. That's his shot. Pascal with the ball with Caruso on him. Passes out to Tyrese. Tyrese passes to Turner for 3. 3 doesn't take it. Tyrese passes to Pascal. Pascal gets a foul. Indiana already in the bonus, so they got that going for them, but they don't want to just keep taking free throws because one, they're not even. I mean, they weren't shooting the best to start on the free throws. They're 10 for 14, so they picked it up. So maybe you can get some consistent 2 points But then the defense has to come to play because you're letting Alex Caruso wide open for 3 in the corner. Pascal, first free throw, goes in. Obi Toppin comes in for Naismith. Miles Turner comes out. And I believe most likely Thomas Bryant will be in. Lou Dort comes out. Caruso, Shea, J-Dub, and okay, so it looks like the Pacers are going small ball lineup to see if that can get them going. It's Obi, Pascal, well not small ball, but no center. Obi, Pascal, Nembhard, Tyrese is still in, and Ben Shepherd. Deep 3 by OKC and it gets in. OKC is just hitting shots at will. They can't miss a shot. Pascal gets another foul. Pascal trying to get this offense going. The rest of the team cannot reciprocate that offense. But Pascal is trying to get this comeback started. Pascal, first free throw, goes in. Wiggins hit that 3. Wiggins has been on fire from 3. 3 for 4. Wiggins, you gotta guard him. Those first 2 weren't just flukes. Now he's hitting. Pascal for a second free throw is in. Pascal's only consistent player right now for them. Nembhard's been pretty good, but only on defense now. Offensively, he hasn't been doing much. Nembhard on Shea, guarding him. Wiggins up top, gets a ball in, stolen by Tyrese. Tyrese doesn't drive in, I don't know why. Pass it up to Toppin. Nembhard drives in. Wild pass out of bounds by OKC. I don't know why Caruso touched that. Yeah, Nembhard just threw it. Nah, he was on for the moon there. Halliburton takes it 3, misses it. Not the shot you want him taking. Not that he can't shoot them, but he's really cold right now, so it's not what you want. Off-ball foul. Pacers ball again. Obi Toppin gets the ball up top. Tyrese finally, he drives in but passes it out to Toppin. Toppin for 3 and he misses. Shea with a drive. Doesn't get it to go. No foul. Nembhard drives it in, passes it out to the corner to Ben Shepherd. Ben Shepherd doesn't go anywhere. Toppin up top. Nembhard gets it, drives in on Caruso. Pass it out to Tyrese. Tyrese takes a floater, gets it to go. There you go. Tyrese finally gets the second bucket of the game. Now he has 5 points. Shea draws the foul. Oh no, sorry, J-Dub does. Expecting Shea to get it. My bad. Tyrese, of course, when he finally takes that shot, he finally makes it. Just saying. All right. Matherin comes in, Pascal, Ben Shepherd, and who else came out? I think it's Nemhard that came out. J-Dub takes his first free throw. Second, makes it. Oklahoma 81 to Indiana 64. McConnell up top to Obi. Obi passes it to Tyrese. Tyrese takes a screen from Obi, drives, gets it stolen. Toppin with a hard foul on J-Dub. Shea. Thought Shea was out. Shea stole it. Shea angry. Shea gets the foul though. Shea first free throw, makes it of course. Yeah, something's up with like OKC and their ability to just strip the ball. It's insane. Timeout by most likely Indiana if I had to take a guess. Yeah. Another turnover by Tyrese Halliburton. It's looking like the comeback is not going to happen. Saying. Just because the way the events are going now. Because once Hallie does start to try to get it going, then it just gets worse. Yeah, 82 to 64. Eighteen point lead for the Thunder, and Shea still has to shoot a second free throw. Most likely going to make it 19 because Shea doesn't miss a lot of those. So you're looking like it's about to be a 19-point lead with 3 minutes and 32 left in the third quarter. Do the Pacers come back? I don't know. Honestly, I do not know. Just because at this point, you would have wanted the run to start to get going already, and it just has not been able to. So, does this run happen? Probably not. I would love for it to happen, but it's not looking like it, which is unfortunate. But then the Pacers do go back to their home court, so maybe they can have some luck there. Maybe they can start a game strong for once, but if they lose the first game at home court, I think the series could be considered pretty close to over. Just because they really do need to win both games at home after this, and so far in every playoff game, they've lost the third game. They've lost it every single time. This is going to be the first time they lose the second game of a series. And listen, this is a very bad game. They're playing very bad. They're playing even worse than last game, and the lead isn't too much different. I mean, it's a 6 point, change in the league, but the Pacers, they need to start doing something quick if they want to come back. I don't think that they can keep this defense going on for too long and pull out the win here. We'll see, though. We'll see if the Pacers have a little magic left. But let's check these stats real quick. Pacers, highest score is Pascal with 15, followed very soon by Miles Turner with 14. Miles Turner, if he make another 3 or 2, it's just a 3-point shooting. He's taken too many threes when he's not the best at shooting them. I mean, it could just be a down game. He's had some games where he does make more, But on the Thunder side, Shea 23, you know he's going to get his points, but their bench is what's killing the Pacers. 11, 12, 13. Jalen with 15, Chet with 11. Shea makes that free throw. And on the court, no Tyrese. Benedict Mathurin passes it to TJ. TJ up top. TJ gives it to Naismith. Naismith deep three, hits it. Maybe this could be a starter run for them. But they do still have Shea on the court. So Benedict guarding Shea very closely. Benedict not as known for his defense. Foul. Benedict staying with him though, not letting him get an easy out, but good three by Naismith. Naismith, of course, gonna be historic. He's gonna have he's at least gonna be known for that flurry against the Knicks. Can he do it again? Maybe, but for that to happen, for that to work, the defense is gonna have to start getting better too. Shea hits the first free throw. And about to take the second, and he makes, yeah, because if you keep fouling him, and especially if it's Shea, it's just going to be 2 automatic points. Might as well just not even let him shoot it. So Benedict Mathurin with the ball up top, with a screen by Thomas Bryant. Naismith drives it in, passes it out the corner, Toppin. Blocked from 3. Thunder putting it down the court. Chet to Thomas Bryant gets a block. Almost got dunked on. Gets the block. Very close to getting dunked on there. Had his hand through the net. It is OKC ball though. Mathurin on Shea. Shea working him in. Mathurin good defense, but Shea hits it. It's that mid-range. He's always going to hit that mid-range. Naismith taking the ball up the court. TJ with the ball. TJ takes the midi. Makes it. See, they're starting to score, but the thing is OKC is just, they're going back and forth. The back and forth buckets are not going to get them back in the game. Alex Caruso with the ball, guarded by Naismith. Foul on Naismith. And Mathurin was playing good defense on that too, but that fadeaway mid-range is just something Shea hits automatically. Alex Caruso takes his first free throw, makes it, brings the lead back up to 19. Williams goes out. Alex Caruso takes his second free throw and he makes it. Lead is back up to 20. TJ McConnell going quick down the court. Naismith takes a 3, hits it. Naismith wants this win, man. He really does. Alex Caruso takes the ball up. Obi on him is not doing well. Shea takes a 3 on Bryant. Misses it. Almost a rebound by Alex Caruso, but he doesn't get it. TJ McConnell taking the ball up. Almost double dribbles, but gets the ball hit away. Mathurin up top. Passes to Naismith. Naismith's step back. Inside pass to Thomas Bryant. Really good pass, and Thomas Bryant gets the foul. Good ball movement. Great pass inside, I will say. Surprised it got in there, and Thomas Bryant was able to get it, but we will get a foul. TJ to Naismith. Naismith, that was a good shot by him. Naismith is trying to get this game back in, man. And I respect it. Bryant hits his first free throw, coming up with the second. Thomas Bryant, right now, only player on the court with a championship, I believe, with the Nuggets in 2023. Fun fact. Thomas Bryant with his second free throw, and he misses it. Okay. Hartenstein with a lob to Chet. Pacers taking it up the floor quick though. Mathurin drives, and he gets a foul. Hartenstein is a good passer as a big man. Mathurin with his first free throw. He makes it. See, they're starting at these free throws, but it's just a lead building up in the first, like, and the defense, they just can't stop anything on defense. Pacers 11 for 13 on free throws. Oklahoma City 11 for 12. Mathurin about to take a second. And it bounces out. Shea takes the ball up the court, taking it slow this time. Shea just holding the ball as third quarter is almost over. 36 seconds left. Breaks Mathurin. Misses the layup though. Out to Chet for three. Can't hit it. Rebound Mathurin. Makes up for his ankles getting taken. McConnell with a good defensive play there to stop the break. A blocking foul on Naismith when he was going for a charge. Don't know how much I agree with that call, but it will be free throws for Chet Holmgren. Tyrese is checking back into the game. Chet first. Oh, my TV glitched. We'll see if it comes back. Believe Chet made that first one. Cannot tell yet. Shea checks out. Now this is the time, like I said, for the Pacers where they got to get that run going. Chet, second free throw, makes it. Alright. Tyrese Halliburton takes the ball out. Passes it to Naismith, who gets blocked in the corner. Should have just took it in. Tried to get that three. Tried to dribble it out for the three, and he gets blocked by Wallace. If the lane is that open, I don't know why you just don't take it. Personally, that's just me. Smith drives it in, goes for the floater, misses it, and it is the end of the third quarter. OKC up by a comfortable 19. Pacers need their magic right now. They need their magic. They really do. I do think though the game is pretty much over. I think the Thunder will take game 2 in a landslide. They did even better than game 1, and if they continue to play like this, Pacers had a fun game 1, but next 3 games are gonna be rough. And it's not like the Pacers even like they fixed some things. They fixed the turnovers, but again, they're shooting terribly. I mean, they're 38% from the field. Thunder are 51. But the Pacers have 12 turnovers, which isn't good, but it's less than their first half last game. They have 16 personal fouls, so the Thunder 17. Rebounds, it's not even too terrible on the rebound side. They just haven't been good on defense, and they can't hit shots. 11 for 32 on 3. So they need to shoot better. They did better protecting the ball this game, but Thunder just taking the game away. Taking the game away by a wide margin. It's because anytime it's like last game where Toppin, anytime the Thunder would try to go on a run, Toppin would hit a 3, and then it would go back to the Pacers. It's just not working that way for the It's not working away for the Pacers this time. It's the complete opposite. Anytime the Pacers start to get a run, someone from OKC hits a 3, and the run just goes straight back their way. Or it's just bucket for bucket for bucket for bucket for bucket. So it's just rough. I don't know what else to say. Pacers just can't get a shot to save their lives, and defense is not following too short after. Yeah, Naismith getting blocked in the corner, that's basically just the icing on the cake there. You know what I mean? It just takes the momentum completely away. I don't know why getting blocked in the corner just does that, but I think that's the major play that before that it's probably over, but that's the one that really just cuts you down. Let's hope that the Pacers can make a good run in the next game on Wednesday. Because this game is out of reach. I would love to say the Pacers can have one of their amazing comebacks, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Tyrese isn't playing well. Siakam isn't in the game. Well, he'll probably be in the game when we get back, but he's not even playing well. No one is really playing well on the Pacers. They're playing bad again. It's just the defense is too smothering for them. I mean, some of them got points, but they're shooting terribly. I guess Naismith, he's 4 from 8 for 3, so 50%, but it's just rough. And Tyrese is not playing well. Ben Shepherd getting cooked on defense like normal, and Hartenstein just getting a tough bucket inside. Thunder up by 21. Pascal with the ball. Halliburton. And Halliburton travels. Wiggins on the drive, and a foul on Shepherd. Ben Shepherd, poor guy, he's just been getting cooked every series, basically. I don't think I've seen him have a good game. Oh man, poor guy. "24-second violation." Down by 21. Tyrese with the ball up top, passing to Turner. Turner. Ooh. Turner just dunks it on, I think, Hartenstein. Ben Shepherd almost gets a steal, almost gets a play in this game. Shea takes it at Shepherd, but he does miss. Shepherd did, and then 3 up top, miss again. And then the Pacers, they get these good plays, and then they just can't get a rebound, and then that's a 3 by the Thunder, and the lead is just up by 22 now. Tyrese driving in, gets the ball stripped again. Thunder, another 3 by Wiggins, clanks it, but a rebound by the Thunder and a foul. Yeah, you got Miles Turner getting out rebounded by guys like maybe like 6 inches shorter than him. And then Wiggins has just been insane from 3 today. Nemhart playing tough defense on J-Dub. J-Dub goes to the basket, out to the corner for Alex Caruso, misses it. Caruso drives in, gets the reversed and 1 layup. And the layup is reversed. So it was on a gather, so it was on the floor. J-Dub inside. Miles Turner blocks it, blocked by Siakam. Rebound Thunder. Deflected by Miles Turner in the corner. Wiggins. And out of bounds by Miles Turner, but it is called Pacers ball. And I think Pacers got it out on time, so it couldn't be reviewed. Halliburton takes a floater, makes it. I don't know why he hasn't been taking these all game. Like he's gotten so many looks and he just passed it out. It's like a Ben Simmons moment. Pascal Siakam with a foul. Yeah, that ball was 100% out on Turner. Oh, my TV is pausing again. Let's see where it takes you back on. Caruso's on the floor. A foul on Siakam. So Alex Caruso will be on the free throw line. Thunder up 20. Caruso's first free throw makes it. Caruso with 16 points today. Great game by Caruso. Caruso GOAT a few years ago on the Lakers. Caruso with his second free throw makes it. Tyrese taking the ball up for the Pacers. Tyrese mid-range makes it. See, he's making them. He just need to be taking. OKC 100, Indiana 80. Driving by J-Dub, gets the bucket to go. Pacers, Pascal taking the ball down from half court. Drives in, gets the layup, and he misses it. OKC gets the rebound. They're going down quick. Step back 3. Miss. Nemhart behind the back. Nemhart gets tripped up. They're going to call it a foul on OKC on Dort. Looks like the slap they had at the end by Dort that kind of hit him in the back, made it look like he got pushed. No hard, at least. Tyrese passes the ball into Turner. Dort holding Tyrese, good lord. Tyrese gets the drive in. Gets the dunk. Little too late. J-Dub drives in on Turner, gets the foul. Turner looks hurt. No, he gets up. Yeah, it's just a bucket for the Pacers and then free throws for the Thunder. And unfortunately for Tyrese and the squad, there is no 20-point shot. So they can't come back from just one shot. Timeout, and it is going to commercial. Tyrese starting to play a little better, just way too late. Just way too late. He needed to be doing this from the first quarter, taking shots. Like last game, you know what? He had 14 points. It's fine. He got the game-winning shot. It made up for it. This game, only having 11 points right now is kind of unacceptable, especially with what was going on. No one else was making buckets. You gotta come in and play. Tyrese just goofed off until the fourth quarter, where now he's starting to actually make some shots. He's starting to get some points in. It just doesn't mean anything now because I don't know what's that. But that Miles Turner poster was nasty. That was nasty. Just one. I thought he was gonna get blocked. I'm gonna be honest. The way it looked like, it just looked like he was gonna get stuffed by the rim, but he just reared that back on Hart and Son. Bah! Nasty one, but. I don't know what to think though, because of course I want the Pacers to win, but this game needs to be a big reminder to specifically Tyrese Halliburton, but to the whole Pacers. Yeah, you've been able to come back from being down a lot of points, but you don't want to be doing that every game. So hopefully, in a game, and the thing is, you've seen the Thunder have bad games before. You've seen them lose by a lot. You saw it against the Minnesota Timberwolves one game. So you know you can beat them, and it doesn't have to be a comeback, or it doesn't have to be from down something. You know, you can beat them pretty convincingly. You just have to start it. And so far this series, the Pacers just haven't started it. So it's rough. And Tyrese, just way too late with his scoring, because not only is OKC in the bonus, so anytime you touch them, they're going to get free throws, because you're fouling. Everyone's fouling. Unless Naismith can, start hitting a bunch of threes again. For right now, you gotta take this one. You just gotta take this shot to the chin, and then come back fighting the next game. Thunder, just do what you did this game. Honestly, whatever you did this game, do it the next, and there's a big chance you'll probably win again, like this game. And I know there's 8 minutes left, but and you shouldn't ever really count them out of the game, but I'm counting them out of this game. It's just too much. So. We'll see. We'll see next game. I'm excited for next game. I really hope that the Pacers, especially Tyrese, can play better. J-Dub at the free throw line. J-Dub hits the first one. Called that one early. I just knew he was going to make it. And then about to take the second one, and he makes it. Tyrese bringing the ball up the court. We're looking at an announcer, I think, or radio personnel. Tyrese takes a deep three, makes it. You know, Shea, defended by Shepherd, I think. Wiggins for three, fires right back. Wiggins is on a heater. Wiggins is on a heater, man. He's having his Obi Toppin game. Tyrese out to Miles Turner. Miles Turner for three, and he clanks it. Ben Shepherd gets the rebound out to Tyrese. Tyrese passes side. Obi Toppin for three, misses it. Toppin gets the ball back from a steal. Tyrese from the top. Tyrese outside. Matherin, yeah. Pass out to Toppin. What is going on? The ball movement is insane. And finally, someone gets a hand on it. J-Dub almost stole it, but hits it out. Their offense just isn't what it is usually. It's just very discombobulated. Matherin drives in, gets a foul. Alright, let's see if Matherin can hit this free throw. First free throw up by Matherin, and it is good. Matherin just trying to even up this game. Well, not even up, I'm sorry. Make it down, even up to it only being a 20-point lead is what I meant to say. Matherin hits the second one. Pacers playing full court defense. Almost gets the steal. Ben Shepherd honestly playing some okay defense on Shea. Shea drives in on him, mid-range. It's good. It's just automatic for him today. I mean, it is automatic almost every game, but just right now, it's just they can't do anything. Shea with 29. Halliburton to Bryant to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin takes the layup, misses it. Bryant tries to get the rebound, but is out on him. Yeah, Ben Shepherd played pretty good defense there. Shea hits that mid-range every time. Every single time. Okay, it was out of bounds on Thunder. You have Matherin with a mid-range. Makes it. 20-point lead for the Thunder again. Benedict Matherin with 10 points in 16 minutes. Thomas Bryant, foul. Shea 29, Williams 19, Caruso 17, Wiggins 17, Holmgren 15. Hasn't had that many people with 15 points since the Raptors finals. Yikes. Kyrie's still trying to hype the team up. Shea makes both. TJ McConnell bringing the ball up the court. Caruso getting a little handsy with Tyrese. Tyrese for a corner three, contested, misses it. And that is game right there. Shea pass inside to Caruso. Caruso can't get the lob, but he does get the ball. Drive in on Obi. Misses the layup. Tyrese gets the rebound. Pass up to... I have no idea how Matherin made that. Crazy layup. Not like it was crazy flashy, but like two people on him. I don't know how he got it through. Steal by the Pacers. Halliburton passes it too far. Halliburton feeds it to Obi. Obi feeds it out, and it is stolen by the Thunder. See, and now it's the Thunder capitalizing on, you know, the turnovers, and the Pacers can't. They just turn the ball over again. Shea drives it in, passes it out. First three, miss. TJ McConnell brings the ball up. TJ driving on Shea. Pass out the corner. Halliburton for corner three. Makes it. Fade away. Could have been doing this earlier. Time out. Well. Games. They make it fun at the end, but you know what? 4 minutes left. We've seen crazier stuff happen, you know? Just saying. I'm just saying. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be really funny if it did. No, but it's just going to be consistently free throws by OKC, and unless they start missing them, it's just going to be consistent. But you know what? Tyrese starting to shoot well at the end, has exploded. Now he has the most points in the team. But you should have been doing this earlier. That's all I'm saying. So hopefully next game he comes out with that mentality of, hey, I need to take command. I need to be the one to lead this team. And not by just assisting, by points too. He's got the most points on his team in like 4 minutes. Should have been having the most points of the team from the second quarter. Him or Pascal. One of the two. You know. Too little too late. But you know what? Naismith gets out there, they start hitting threes. Maybe they come back as possible. The Cardiac Commanders and the Cardiac Pacers. I don't know. Something like that. Oh. I just said that the gnome falls, huh? I'm tired of all these commercials. Yeah, it's just too little too late. Which is what people have probably said a lot of Pacers games when they come back. But this one, it's already happened once this series. It happened the first game. It's just the likeliness that'll happen. The likeliness that'll happen one time in each series is insane. But the likeliness that'll happen twice in one series, twice in 2 games in a row. That's even crazier. So, we'll see. Maybe they can play some good defense. Benedict Mathurin, Shea just gets inside. I don't know how that's an and one. Yeah, they're playing their bench guys. It's over. It's over. Yeah, that's not a foul. I'm gonna be completely honest. That's not a foul. That should have just been 2 points. I mean, actually, yeah, it is. It's just not a hard one. Shea makes the free throw. Yeah, the game is over. They put their lonely bench players in. TJ McConnell. Imagine TJ McConnell leads an insane comeback in the finals. Shea up top with the ball. Thomas Bryant almost picked him. 3 for Caruso. And it's good. Yeah, it's over. Turn the game off. Just joking. No, I'll finish it. TJ, another bucket. Wait. Yeah, TJ, another bucket. Mathurin guarding Shea. Shea drives in. Misses a mid-range. That's surprising. Mathurin up top with the ball. Mathurin takes a 3. Is that an and one 3? That is a foul. Sorry, I didn't mean to say and one. Foul. Interesting. $33 points for Shea, 19 for Williams, and 15 for Holgram. Well, the thing is, Williams didn't even shoot well. 5 for 14. It's kind of like it's like, say, Jalen Green stat line where he gets a lot of points, but it's so inefficient. So inefficient. I mean, Williams had 5 assists, so that's pretty good, but inefficient shooting. But hey, they picked up the win, so that's all that really matters. Mathurin with his first free throw. Makes it. Scott Van Belt. Goat. Mathurin to shoot his second free throw. Misses it. Yikes. No, honestly, just knowing what I don't know why they don't have their guys out there. Honestly. Just saying. I think they just accepted loss at this point. Benedict Mathurin to shoot his third. And he makes it. Pacers playing full court defense. Mathurin. Yeah, there's still time left. I mean, I know they're down 17, but hey, you guys have done it before. I don't know why you're not trying to do it now. Oh. James Johnson is in the game. That's how you know. That's how you know it's over. When James Johnson is in the game, he fouls Wiggins. So, yikes. James Johnson is in the game. Lord. First free throw made by Wiggins. favorite guys in the game. Yeah, very rough game for the Pacers. Misses the second. TJ McConnell going quick up. Ben Shepherd misses the three. Oh, Jalen Williams loses it. Straight out of bounds. James Johnson setting hard screens. Pass it out. Matherin takes another three. Misses. James Johnson tries to get a board, can't. Thunder taking the ball up. This is looking like, nope. Stolen by the Pacers. James Johnson definitely just traveled there. Tries to take a shot, can't get it. Back up to James Johnson. Alright, James Johnson, let's see you. Run this offense. Let's go, my guy. Benedict Mathurin goes for a shot, doesn't it? Ben Shepherd. Minute left in the game. James Johnson just barrels into an OKC player. Oh, James Johnson is fun to watch. Tyrese is upset. He's swearing on the sideline. You can tell. Sideline, wow. Okay, he's just a super team. They gotta pay some players though, eventually. Interesting to see who they're keeping, who they'll let go. James Johnson just setting screens like a big man. Is that Ben Shepherd? Is that McConnell? I think that's McConnell. Thunder 120 to Indiana's 105. James Johnson in the corner defense. And Thunder make another three. Corner three for the Thunder. Jalen Williams, a fan favorite, knocks it down. James Johnson drives in. Ooh! James Johnson with a nice lay. Okay, James Johnson. I see you. And Thunder will officially take game 2 from the Indiana Pacers. Quick rundown. Just my thoughts. Pacers absolutely just very rough today. Really bad on defense throughout the game. Turnovers 15, which is less than the first half last game, but it didn't really help because they shot terribly. 37 for 82, 45% to Oklahoma City's 40 to 82, which, you know, it started to even out at the end, but a lot of free throws. You know, Tyrese ended up not looking terrible, but 3 for 8 from the 3-point line, and he scored 12, but way too late. Oklahoma City just played really well all around. Defense was great. They shot amazing, great on free throws, and I think they just outperformed and overcrowded on defense. Keys to win next game for Indiana. start to make some shots and don't pass away easy shots, especially Tyrese Halliburton. He just passed away way too many easy shots, which led to a lot of bad threes, contested threes that they couldn't make. Real quick from three, like I said, 14 for 40. They shot 40 threes. So, rough game from shooting. I think who made the biggest difference, honestly, today is Aaron Wiggins and Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso 20, Aaron Wiggins 18. Chet had a better game. Jalen Williams, about the same, shot worse, I think. Free throws, though, is what really got him. He had 9. He had 8. He made 8, had 9. And overall, just Pacers, just another bad game. They can play better than this. They know they can. They're probably going to say that again in the locker room, but it doesn't matter if you say you're going to play bad until you start playing better. So, overall thoughts, I think that the Pacers can play so much better. OKC are playing amazing, and if I'm the Pacers, I really need to win both games at home. But it'll be tough with OKC, and let's see if the Pacers and Tyrese Halliburton especially can have a good comeback game. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for everyone who tuned into the stream. If you like it and you're new here, subscribe, leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing day. I will be streaming the next game, so tune in for that.